At the beginning of part 2, we see Moana with her friends. I was on an island. Actually, she was trying to find the tribe. There are many tribes that have been lost and have become nameless somewhere. On this island, Moana finds a kulhad on which a 𝒔𝒍𝒂 was built. This kulhad is living proof that the other cabbies are still there. They have just gone somewhere unknown. We have to find them. When Moana comes to her island, she shows everyone the kulhad on which the 𝒔𝒍𝒂 was built. Moana meets her father. She says that we have to find the tribes and unite them. At the same time, Moana's younger sister, Sumia, comes here. She was very happy to meet her elder sister. After this, Moana takes her sister Kay to the place where her ancestors' boat was kept, and she tells the whole story of her ancestors to her sister. The scene shifts to 𝒑𝒑𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕, who had reached an unknown place while searching for 𝒔𝒍𝒂. There is no one in this cave, so they is talking to 𝒑𝒑𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕. 𝒑𝒑𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 tells him that he should open the door of 𝒔𝒍𝒂, to which she responds, I cannot open the door of 𝒔𝒍𝒂 right now because if I open the door then Nala will incinerate me. After showing this much, I can't go against the drains for your sake. The scene shifts, and we are shown Moana's tribe. In fact, in the time of our ancestors, there was 𝒂𝒊𝒕𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 who used to show the path to his people. There was also a need for a new guide, so the whole clan together wanted to make Moana a new 𝒊𝒕. While the program was going on, a strong lightning strike hit from the sky, and after this, Moana sees that scene. When 𝒊𝒕, along with his people, was searching for the island, Nala was standing in front of them. He is a demon and was trying his best to stop these people. Meanwhile, 𝒊𝒕𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 comes and meets Moana and tells her that if you don't find and raise the 𝒔𝒍𝒂 in time, your clan will also be lost. Follow the line of fire in the sky, and it will show you the direction. Now, this was the little information that Moana's ancestors wanted to tell her. In this way, Moana came to know that the name of the island to be searched is 𝒑𝒊𝒑. A man from her tribe tells Moana that 𝒑𝒊𝒑 is the island that used to keep the string of the sea tied to it. The string of the sea was tied to this stream. Due to living there, there was unity among our ancestors, and there was happiness and prosperity in their clan. However, to snatch the happiness, prosperity, and unity of our ancestors, black magic was done on that island, due to which the sea rope broke. After this, 𝒑𝒊𝒑 disappeared somewhere in the sea. Only then, when Moana ran out, she saw a line of fire in the sky. Actually, 𝒊𝒕𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 had told Moana to follow this line of fire. Moana tells her father that she has to follow this line to make everything right. As you saw in the first part, the challenge in front of Moana was to return 𝒕𝒊𝒈𝒕's heart, which she did completely. But now, in this challenge, after finding the dead body, she has to unite the string of the sea, with the help of which she can find the lost and unknown tribes. At this time, Moana was not able to decide what to do. And then his grandmother Amma appears in front of her to show her the path. His grandmother Amma tells Moana that this time also you have to find 𝒑𝒑𝒊𝒈𝒕 to complete this challenge. You just have to follow the fire line. After this, the sea will show you the way forward. Now, after this, friends, Moana was ready to go on this journey to complete this challenge, but as Moana could no longer complete this challenge alone, she could not go on this journey alone. Because of this, she gathers together some friends from her tribe, and the people from whom she asks for help also agreed to go on this challenge with Moana. But Sumia knew that Moana was leaving her for a few days, and she also knew that the path on which she was going was full of dangers. That is why Sumia did not want her sister to leave her, but then Moana tells her that the sea is my friend, and he will protect me, so there is no need to worry. Now, to go on a new journey, Moana has taken out a new canoe from her ancestors, and she sets out on this new journey with her friends. The scene shifts to 𝒑𝒑𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕, and we are shown that whoever was in the mucus cave has imprisoned 𝒑𝒑𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕. Now there is a reason why 𝒑𝒑𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 has been imprisoned here, which you are going to know in the story, Moana, my friends. Everything was going well, but then suddenly there was an explosion, and the fire line got destroyed. Meanwhile, the sea also starts deceiving them because their boat starts going in the wrong direction. You must know the pirates very well. Yes, I am talking about Kakamora, who comes in front of them with his boat. Actually, one of 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕's boats was stuck in a huge clam, which he was pulling by tying it to the 𝒑𝒉, but during this time, Moana's boat starts going inside the clam. To save her boat, Moana takes the rope made in 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕's boat and ties it to her boat. But 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 gets wind of this and pulls all these people onto his boat. Although 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 is a sea robber, and he does not spare anyone, he was going to kill these people when he comes to know that these people are searching for death. After seeing this, 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 does not kill them but starts taking care of them. After this, 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 also tells his story to these people. Actually, 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕's island of 𝒂 was in the same part where 𝒑𝒆𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 was. When Nalo divided the sea to weaken them, their ancestors lost their way, meaning that the scene was such that these people were also searching for their tribe. Here 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 tells Moana that they will save these people from Nalo, but in return, Moana will just have to take these people to 𝒑𝒆𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕. Moana had no objection to this because it would help her in her work and make it easier. Moana says, "Okay, I am ready to do this work." Now 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 throws all these people down to cure them. In fact, due to the needle injection, the hands and legs of all of them had stopped working. Everyone gets cured with a big blow. After this, 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 puts a spring in a fake wood and gives it to Moana. 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 also tells her that by hitting this spring on the main part of the clam, it will remain alive only for 1 month. There is a piece of wood that will stop working due to the weed, then Moana along with her companions goes inside the clam. Before she can hit the poison on the main part, the clam attacks them, due to which the water that was stuck in the wood gets destroyed. She accidentally falls down, but then 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 comes to help her. He hits the main part of the clamshell, due to which the clamshell starts closing. But the problem was that their boat was tied to 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕's boat. Moana's boat was falling inside the clam, and 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕's boat was also slipping along with it. To save his people, 𝒂𝒊𝒚𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 should cut the rope, due to which Moana starts falling down along with the boat and all the people. The good thing was that whatever happened for the good because 𝒉𝒑 was also imprisoned in the same mucus cave. As soon as these people fell down, only then did they escape from there. 𝒉𝒑 also gets free, although there were some people here who were big fans of 𝒉𝒑. 𝒉𝒑 says to these people that now that you have come here, you are not going to escape from here alive. He takes a breath and frees himself from the thorns, but when 𝒉𝒑 comes to know that Moana has also come with them, he starts worrying about Moana. Actually, Moana also fell into the same cave, but she was somewhere else in this cave. 𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 comes to meet her. Actually, he is the same one who imprisoned 𝒉𝒑. After seeing Moana, 𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 tells her that she is going on the wrong path, and he offers to show her the right path and get her out of there. Hearing this, Moana says that, "How can I trust you, and how can I believe that you want to help me?" After which, she breaks down and says, "I want you to find 𝒑𝒆𝒓𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 and Nalo. End the curse because Nalo has cursed me too, and because of his curse, I am also imprisoned here. Only after breaking Nalo's curse can I be free from here." 𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 tells her that if she wants to get out of there, she will have to open this path. At the same time, 𝒉𝒑 also comes here. Moana hits the door with the rudder, causing an explosion, and that door opens. Because of this, everyone starts falling under that door. Now here 𝒉𝒑 understands why 𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 had kept her imprisoned in this cave. Actually, 𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 was waiting for Moana's arrival. She wanted 𝒉𝒑 to help Moana, so she kept 𝒉𝒑 imprisoned here because she knew that Moana could not do this work alone. Now, in this way, Moana meets 𝒉𝒑, and she is very happy because after many years, she is talking to 𝒉𝒑 again. She tells 𝒉𝒑 that they have to somehow bring 𝒑𝒆𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 up, and she has to climb on it because only humans can end the curse of the drains by placing their feet on 𝒑𝒆𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕. But then, 𝒉𝒑 tells her that it is not so easy to find 𝒑𝒆𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕. The drains have thrown 𝒑𝒆𝒊𝒈𝒉𝒕 into the deep sea where it is impossible for humans to reach. But I will bring him up. After this, you people will have to step on it. At that very moment, suddenly their boat falls down. Actually, now these people had come to the area that was controlled by the drains. Here, Moana comes to realize that even the sea can help her because only Nalo runs in this place. Nalo had sent one of his monsters to them to destroy these people. However, 𝒉𝒑 attacks him and kills him, but then a lot of monsters attack him. During this, one of Moana's companions accidentally falls into the sea. As soon as the monster attacks Moana's boat, he sees the sun, and because of the sunlight, he runs back into the sea. After this, the 𝒉𝒂𝒑 who had been Moana becomes Moana. Moana brings back Tao's friend who had fallen into the sea. She was very afraid that she might lose one of her friends. She and her friends had reached the island where 𝒑𝒂𝒊𝒓's life was lost. Although Moana's boat was very broken and not fit to go into the sea, her friends repaired it completely because these people knew how to make boats well. Before leaving, 𝒉𝒂𝒑 tells the people that first of all, they will have to go in the middle of the storm of the drains, where he will pull that boat up and they will have to place their feet on that boat. In this way, they will end the curse of the drains and restore the string to the sea. Now this was the last stop. There were drains in front of them, and now these people had to fight the drains. Now 𝒉𝒂𝒑 goes into the middle of the storm to end the storm of the drains when he destroys all the storms one by one. While he was finishing, Moana noticed one thing, and that was that Nalo was not paying attention to 𝒉𝒂𝒑 but was focusing on Moana. He was running towards her again and again. 𝒉𝒂𝒑 was continuously attacking the tornado. So he was doing it, but a lot of tornadoes were forming one after the other. Now, when 𝒉𝒂𝒑 comes to Moana, she tells him that his attention is not on him but on them. That is why together they will distract Nalo's attention, and 𝒉𝒂𝒑 will have to go and pull the dead body up. Although there was a lot of danger in it, they would still have to do it. After this, 𝒉𝒂𝒑 goes into the storms of the drains, but this time, he does not attack Nalo, rather, he remains quiet. Nalo's entire attention was on Moana. He was coming towards her again and again. Nalo was not paying any attention to 𝒉𝒂𝒑. Taking advantage of this, 𝒉𝒂𝒑 throws his tail into the sea and dies. He starts pulling the rope up, but as soon as he pulls the rope up, Nalo comes to know about it. Before Moana and her friends could set foot on the rope, Nalo attacks 𝒉𝒂𝒑. Due to this attack, there is a huge explosion, and everything is destroyed. Because of the explosion, Moana's boat capsizes in the sea, and everyone falls into the water. 𝒉𝒂𝒑 gets injured and falls into the water. In a way, 𝒉𝒂𝒑 had accepted defeat, and now whatever had to be done, Moana had to do. An idea comes to Moana's mind. She thinks that by going under the sea, she can touch the dead. So, she jumps into the sea and starts going towards 𝒑𝒊𝒑. However, in the meantime, Nalo was not going to sit still, and he also attacks Moana. However, before attacking, Moana touches 𝒑𝒊𝒑, due to which Nalo's curse ended. But when 𝒉𝒂𝒑 regains consciousness, he immediately runs to Moana, where he sees that Moana is counting her last breaths because Nalo had attacked her very badly. To bring Moana back to life, all her ancestors come here. Everyone comes together and starts giving their powers to Moana, due to which Moana regains consciousness. She goes and becomes completely fine again. However, the root of 𝒉𝒂𝒑 was lost somewhere, but all the ancestors together find it and give it to him, returning all his powers. After this, 𝒉𝒂𝒑 goes up, and using his powers he pulls the death toll up. Here, Moana blows the conch, and after this, the string of the sea gets tied to each other again. Now, due to the tying of the string of the sea, the tribes that were lost come together again one by one. Moana comes to her tribe with all the tribes that had become nameless. In a way, she had found all the people she lost. After this, Moana is made the new 𝒑𝒊𝒑 of the tribe, and with this, friends, this story ends here.